Hey everyone, DMZ Season 6 was just announced alongside with a global event called The Haunting of Mazrah. For anyone that had a chance to play The Haunting of Verdansk back in the Warzone 1 days, it was pretty fun time, and I think anyone that has enjoyed DMZ or Warzone over the past year is gonna have some fun with this one. Darkness will finally ascend onto Mazrah, and players will be fighting off creatures from the underworld in this wild Halloween-inspired event. So this is just the first tease of what we're going to get with Season 6, with a roadmap coming early next week, and typically a detailed patch notes on Season 6 launch day, which is September 27th. Now let's dive into all of the details that we know so far. So all of the information that we got on Season 6 was related to the Haunting Operation Nightmare, which will launch with the Season 6 mid-season update. Now, what waits for us on the actual Season 6 launch date is still a bit of a mystery, but what they have shown for the Haunting event, it looks pretty sick. Along with the Mazrah turning to a nighttime mode, which we've been asking for a long time, it is now being infested with hell spawn, and there will be some changes to things that we are accustomed to seeing in a different way. So first up, monsters are going to drop what's called a captured soul, and you can obtain these souls by racking up kills and defeating these monsters, and then you can use those souls to trade in for some rewards after the match is complete. Now what these rewards are, we have no idea yet, but this is a very early look at what is going on in Season 6. Next up is the Haunted Box, which basically is a box that's going to drop off of zombies roaming around Mazrah. And apparently inside of these boxes, you're going to find all kinds of things like plates and ammunition and equipment and stuff, but also potentially mutated armor. So be on the lookout for all these new zombies that are going to be roaming around, because they're going to have some good stuff with them. Next up, we've got the Bloodseeker grenade, which is basically a grenade that you can throw, and it will highlight enemies in thermal vision. And I'm assuming this is going to be players and AI, giving them a huge advantage in the nighttime area that we're going to be dealing with during this event. And last but not least is the Trick or Treat jump scares, and this was around during the Warzone 1 time, and I'm not a fan of this one personally. But basically, every single time you open up a loot box, there is a chance that there's going to be a jump scare, and that is typically a flash on the screen with some freaking monster, along with a massive amount of game audio that's going to supposedly scare you. Not a real big fan of this one, but it is coming back in this event. So as far as specifics to DMZ, we really did not get a lot of information regarding that, other than all of the event stuff that you can do for the Haunting is going to be attainable while playing DMZ, and that's really all we have right now. I fully expect to get more information about what Season 6 is going to bring here in the coming days, but for right now, DMZ specific, we just know that the entire event for the mid-season Haunting will be a part of the DMZ experience. Now, just like every single season prior to this, the Black Cell is coming back, the $29.99 Black Cell Battle Pass. This is going to have the Valeria concept again, but this time a robotic version of Valeria. We'll see a little bit more details on this, I'm sure, in the next couple of days, but it is going to be another Black Cell Battle Pass that you can buy for $29.99, or you can buy the default Battle Pass for 1,100 COD points. Now, with every new season, we are going to get some new guns, and in this case, we do have a new assault rifle coming out, the TR-76 Geist, which, of course, every assault rifle I'm excited to try out. I do love assault rifles in DMZ, but this one, especially as a 7.62 caliber, very excited to try something with some harder hitting ammo. We'll see how that plays out. We also have the ISO 9mm SMG. And while SMGs are not necessarily my favorite in DMZ because of that ammo capacity, but they do get some serious work done in maps like Building 21. So definitely excited to give the new ISO a shot as well. And of course, it wouldn't be a Call of Duty Battle Pass without a new melee weapon. We got the dual KAMAS, which looks pretty sick. It's always nice to have a melee weapon that has actually something in each hand. So I'm excited to see how those look as well. And we actually have the Doom Chainsaw, a melee weapon, a mid-season bundle. And yes, Doom, the game that we all remember from years past. Doom was always a fun game, and this is actually a precursor to a lot of really interesting collaborations that they are doing for this event, and it starts with the Doom Chainsaw and leads us into all of the new characters that they're adding for DMZ Season 6, and it starts with Al Simmons / Spawn. So we are getting a collaboration with Spawn, which is a McFarlane fan favorite from the comic book series. We got some other really interesting skins like the Violator, and we've got the Disruptor, a Harangue skin. Looks pretty interesting. The Soul Crusher from a Vega skin, as well as the Gaia skin, which is kind of like a transparent skin where you can see the insides. Pretty cool. And amazingly enough, they are bringing Diablo characters into Call of Duty. Inarius and Lilith, these are characters from Diablo 4. They're making their way into Call of Duty as well. And we heard about this one as well. Skeletor, the man from He-Man. He is coming in, and they've got the classic purple with him. Very excited to see that. Ash Williams from Evil Dead 2. I mean, this is actually pretty wild. We're getting a lot of interesting collaborations for this. You can tell that they're really going all in on the Haunting of Mazrah. And so there it is. The Haunting of Mazrah is imminent. DMZ mid-season 6, and we are really unsure, honestly, as to what other changes we're going to see prior to that, but we're going to get more information in the coming days, so do be looking for that. It looks amazing, no doubt. But the future of DMZ is still kind of uncertain at this time as we wait for more information. We're going to get some more intel during the Call of Duty Next announcements on October 5th. That is really the definitive moment where we're going to find out exactly what the future of DMZ holds. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. As always, let me know in the comments down below how hyped you are for the new Nightmare event. Drop a sub for more DMZ content, and I'll catch you in the next one.